Hey everybody, welcome to the Hamakua Homestead. If you're new here, my name is Tiffany and today we are canning. Today we are specifically waterbath canning. We are making cinnamon apple butter honey. Nope. Cinnamon honey butter apple butter. Today we are making cinnamon honey apple butter. I will make sure to link this recipe down in the description box below so you guys can check it out as well. Today we are looking for 4 half-pint jars of our apple butter. To get started, let's go ahead and cut up our apples. You can be pretty liberal with the way that you are cutting up your apples. I'm just doing it into random chunks, bite-sized chunks. You're gonna start out with 3 pounds of apples. You're gonna core them. You don't need to peel them. Along with your apples into your large stock pot, you're going to go ahead and add a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons lemon juice, a 1/4 cup apple cider vinegar, 1 cup of water, and 1½ teaspoons of ground cinnamon. Mix all the ingredients together, cover it up, and bring it up to a medium heat. Then simmer it for 20 minutes, stirring occasionally. And after those 20 minutes, your apples should be pretty soft and tender. You can just go ahead and smash them with a fork. It's very hot, but you can try one.
That one right there?
Yep, that one. That one's yours. Go ahead and remove it from the heat and let it cool down for just a few minutes. Then you're gonna go ahead and puree your mixture. You can do this with an immersion blender or a regular blender. This should take about 1 to 2 minutes. Blend it until it is smooth and silky. After that, you're gonna go ahead and add in your other ingredients. A 1/4 teaspoon of ground cloves, 1/4 cup raw honey, a 1/4 cup brown sugar, a 1/4 cup vanilla extract, a 1/4 teaspoon vanilla extract, and 1/8 teaspoon of allspice. The cloves and the allspice are optional, and I just realized I'm out of allspice, so that's optional for me today. Then you're gonna wanna go ahead and simmer this on low for anywhere from 20 minutes to an hour, and that's gonna depend on the type of apples that you choose. While you're waiting for that to simmer for a little while and thicken up, go ahead and get your water bath canner started heating up. That's gonna save you some time afterwards, because we're gonna have hot jars, so we wanna make sure we put them in hot canner so we don't risk any thermal shock. All right, so now that it has thickened up, the only thing left to do is fill up our jars. I was only able to find 3 jelly jars in the whole house. One of them is a little bit bigger. So we're gonna go ahead and fill up these jars. The time is still going to be the same for both. You can do this in half pints or full pints, and it's going to be 10 minutes in the water bath canner regardless. We're doing 1/2 inch of headspace for this recipe. Time for a taste test. very sweet. Lots of cinnamon, lots of clove. Kind of tastes like apple pie, honestly. I don't know if it tastes like apple pie or like applesauce. And make sure that you clean your rims really well. There's a lot of sticky ooey gooey that could be on there, and we don't want anything interfering with our seal. I'm using white distilled vinegar to make sure I cut through all the sugar that could be on there. Get your rings on, fingertip tight. And then go ahead and just wait for this to come to a full rolling boil, and then set your timer for 10 minutes. All right, we've been boiling for 10 minutes. Now it's time to go ahead and take our jars out. It's raining. And you'll notice that there's still quite a lot of water on the top. I'm not tipping that off because I don't want to risk spoiling the seal, because the seal is not, it's not permanent just yet. We want to leave it just like this. And that is how we make cinnamon honey. And that is how we make cinnamon honey apple butter. What was left over in the pan is definitely already gone. It was pretty good. I'm not the biggest one for sweets, but people in my house, they sure are. Like I said, I'll go ahead and link this recipe down below if you want to go ahead and give this a try. Next time, I will definitely be doubling the batch. And now we have 3 more jars to add to our pantry shelf. Thank you so much for joining me today on the Hamakua Homestead. I'll see you again soon.